What's going on, folks? Just want to do a quick review or my experience with the Nexus 6 setup along with the Moto 360. Alright, so I'm going to just go over some things I really like about it, some things that I dislike that I'm pretty sure they're going to enhance in the next version of the 360, and as well as the Nexus 2 possibly. But first of all, this is a AT&T branded Nexus 6. What I did was I went online. Craigslist, went and found me AT&T Nexus 6, got it unlocked, and I took the branding off the back, which you can still see a little bit faintly. But for the most part, I took some fingernail polish remover from my girl and put it on there with a Q-tip. Took a quarter, scratched it right off. No marks and anything. Still just a little faint, but really you can barely see that. And once it was unlocked, I took my Verizon SIM, since I have Verizon service, popped it in there, and boom, everything has been working flawlessly. As you can see, I'm always on LTE whenever I'm not on Wi-Fi, and so LTE works perfect. All right. In case anybody was wondering about that whole setup, it does work, no problems at all. Just need a nano SIM, Verizon nano SIM. So anyway, one thing I do like about having the Nexus 6 and the Moto 360 is the fact that they have the smart, I think it's called smart lock features or something like that. Basically, when I turn my phone off or in sleep mode, because my 360 is close and is already paired up to it, I no longer have to put that password in, whether it's a password or a pin or a pattern. Once I hit sleep, as you can see, the lock down here is already unlocked, and I can just open it. Now, if I walked away, if I left my phone somewhere and walked away, the lock is gonna automatically come up. Or if I hit that, the lock is gonna, it's gonna manual lock now if I decided to hit that. And then if I unlock it, of course, I'm gonna have to put in my pattern, which I mean a little Verizon thing. So that is cool. I definitely like that. The feature that and that's just a Motorola thing. I had the Note 4, and that did not work on there. It's only if you have two Motorola devices, is the way I understand it, that it works. So that is a really nice feature to have. The Moto 360 does pair with any other Android phone, of course. However, that smart lock feature will not be on there unless you have a Moto X or a Moto Nexus 6 or Nexus, anything Motorola. It'll work. So that's cool. What I really don't like about the Nexus 6 is, yes, this is the most fluid running phone as far as speed, quickness, and everything like that. However, because of that, there are like no features on the phone. I mean, it's lightning quick as far as fluidity. I mean, it doesn't. I haven't had it stutter not once. So I definitely like that. But because of that, there's no features on the phone. If you get a Note, you have all of the S Pen stuff, the different features they have with the like the S4, the S5, where you're waving your hand. All those Samsung features are in there. All of the camera features that the Samsungs have. You're not going to get any of that with this. Nothing. So this is a great phone. This is a very nice 5.9, I just call it 6-inch QHD display. Everything is nice about it. There's no lag because there's no carrier apps. There's no bloat on here. But because of that, in order to allow them to make the phone run that smoothly, they can't put any of those extra features on there. They can't come up with their own little camera softwares and little tweaks and things like that and make the phone run smooth. So that's one of the trade-offs that you're going to have to live without. And for me, it was cool for a while, but now I was like, I don't know. I kind of miss some of the things that I had with the Note. But the Note, of course, lags, because it has all of that bloat on there and all of the software features. But the features are there if you want to use them. With this, they're just not there. If you just want a phone to be able to run smooth, it's just like having an iPhone running Android. You know, the phone runs smooth, it's fluent. Everything is hardly no lag, no stutters at all. But because of that, you know, there's not a whole lot of features. So that's just one of the things you're just gonna have to live with. I do like the fact that you can put the OK Google trademark on here as far as in any screen. So if I even cut it off, I can just say OK Google, and it's just gonna come up. You know, with a note or something like that, you're gonna have to have it on the home screen or on one of the screens that you make your home page, which you don't have to do that on here. So there's a setting in here where you can change all of that. You can have it set to any screen and sleep mode and anything. So it's just a part of the whole, I believe it's the Lollipop experience. I'm not even 100% sure. To show you what I'm running on here is going to be the latest 5.0.1 Lollipop. That's the other thing with the Nexus. Of course, they get all the updates first. Galaxy, you got to wait months in order to get it. And when you do get the Lollipop update for your Galaxy phones, it's still not going to be the, you know, it's not going to look like this. It's not going to be as, it's not going to just be the full running Lollipop. It'll be Lollipop on there, but it's not going to be pure Lollipop. So Samsung's got to put their little stuff on there, and Carrier's got to look at it and do all their little stuff. So this is going to give you the absolute best OS experience with any Nexus device. Alright, so that's another thing you're going to have to think about. If you are not that, you know, if you don't really care about all that, you can wait, then, you know, that's not going to be an issue. Just go get one of the Galaxy phones. Another thing I like about this, of course, is changing the faces, depending on what I'm wearing. I definitely like the Brightland one. You can go in here in this app called Facer, and you can just well, these are the ones I have already downloaded. Just a few I did for the video, which are very nice. And there's pages and pages and pages and pages of different watch faces that you can use. So I like this more so than any of the other watches I have, because this one actually looks like a watch for one, and just because I can change the face to whatever I want, whenever I want, on the go, that is definitely a benefit, which I don't think the Apple Watch is going to be able to do anything like that. You know, they have their OS stuck in there, so you're not going to be able to change the faces, not that I know of anyway. So I'm going to leave it on here. I really like this one. It's more classy, you know. You can kind of wear it with anything or whatever. So, you know, it syncs up within a few seconds. Once it's done, it's done. Let's see what else here. That was one of the main gripes. Of course, the camera is not as good. The camera on the Galaxy Note 4 is definitely going to be a better camera overall. It still takes very good pictures and everything like that. But there are not a lot of features. Lens blur, which is cool. Photosphere, panorama, camera, video. I mean, that's it. You can do the you can record in Ultra HD 4K, but again, you know, you don't want to really record so much where your files are huge and you only have either 32 or 64 bits in this. I mean, gigs in this. And so you're gonna have to choose. So normally I just leave it in 1080p if I have to record a video, but I mean 4K is there if you want to. So that's another downside of it. You know, if you go get a Galaxy phone, I'm saying Galaxy just because it's more comparable to the Note 4. You know, you can store SD card in there and be done with it. One of the things that I don't like about this Moto 360 is the fact that Google Now doesn't work with everything. Like, you can say something on Google Now here, and you can say it in here, and it will not recognize it. Like, it'll just start coming up with all this crazy stuff, making you want to go online, which you can't do on there. So I definitely don't like. I thought, you know, Google Now was supposed to be, of course, it's embedded in the OS of this. It should be embedded in this. You know, once you you can say, "Okay, Google," and this will come up, of course. And for the most part, it gets stuff like, you know, math, you know, problems, asking something about the president, stuff like that. But other things, it just, you know, it just didn't come up. it didn't come up right, and I was like, ew, didn't know what the heck I was talking about. So you're not really gonna get the full Google Now experience on the watch as if you would on your smartphone, but you do have a lot of different options here, and I have updated this to the Lollipop one here as well, 5.0. So the battery life is good. The battery life is good. A lot of people griping about the battery life. This thing lasts me all day. By the end of the day, I still have, at the end of a work day, I still have like 60 something percent left, and that's with notifications and everything. You know, texts coming through, emails coming through. So that, battery life is good to me. Another combination I like with both of these is the fact that they can take wireless chargers. Of course, the Moto 360 comes with the wireless charger, but the Nexus 6 you can get the wireless charger as well. You can get it on eBay or something. So you can just throw both of these on their wireless charger and let them charge up while you sleep or whatever, and take them both off seamless. So I do like the fact that you can do that. Of course, the Note you can do that too. If you buy the thing online somewhere, because I haven't seen the Samsungs in any store at all. They just don't carry them for some reason. So that's one of the things I do like about this. I don't really care for that black bar at the bottom. I know it's needed, but yeah, man, it's like, just make the whole thing a circle, man. I mean, it's got to be a way you can figure out how to get that out the way. But that's something I'm pretty sure they'll fix in the next Moto 362 version, because that's going to come out right when the Apple Watch comes out. Also, what I do like about these two combinations here is the fact that they're both water resistant. That is a very nice thing to do. Now, I don't know if you're going to go take a shower with both of these. However, you can definitely throw some water on them. You can drop them. You can spill a drink on both of them. You can get caught in a bad rainstorm and not have to cover up your phone or your watch and not even have to worry about it. That is a very nice feature, which you're not going to have with the Note 4. You pretty much just can't even get that thing wet, or you're going to be in trouble. So, that's a plus. That is definitely a plus. What else we got on here? The notifications are great. It's not just text and emails. I've got this phone actually right here, guys. I just put this up on eBay. All right, I'll leave the link in the description if somebody, if you see and you want to actually purchase this or place a bid on it. This is so when the notifications come through, even for eBay, they also show up on here, which is nice. So hopefully maybe one will pop up on here while I'm doing this video. Who knows? And they show up at the bottom, and you can make it big and everything like that. So the notifications look great on the watch. They definitely look great on the watch. But as far as the phone, I don't have the box anymore, nor do I have the original charger. However, I will include the Note 4 charger, which is the fast turbocharger thing. It charges the exact same speed, as far as charging it a lot quicker than a regular USB. So I will include that, but I don't have the dog. Dog got to that, and I don't have the box anymore. So I'll just put it in a replacement box. So, but great phone, like I said. It's an AT&T originally. It's already unlocked. I'm using it on Verizon, just so, matter of fact, so you can see.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
So as you can see, I'm on Verizon network, just so you know that all you gotta do is pop your nano SIM in, and you'll be good to go. I'll clear the phone out, of course, of any of everything. It'll just be like you just took it out the box. There's not gonna be nothing in here. You just be able to put your information in and be done with it. Only had it 2 weeks. I like trying out different stuff, so tried it out. It's a great phone. I'm used to the Note line, or maybe I'll try another Droid Turbo or something like that. But I'm gonna keep this though. So the Nexus 6 is already up right now. As a matter of fact, when I upload this will be available. But anyway, so those are just a couple of things that I definitely like about it. On that note, I'm signing out, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like.